Football season is back, so it's perfect time to make some wings and sliders, and that's exactly what I made tonight. Trigger warning. Yes, I do clean off my chicken wings, scrub them down with lime, vinegar, cold water, boom. After that, we go in with some seasonings. I use some onion powder, some garlic and herb seasoning. I added a little chicken Montreal powder. Now, a lot of this is powders. People be feeling like it's a lot of salt. It's not. It's only like powders, and I sprinkle a little bit of seasoned salt on there. So not too much salt, okay? Anyway, but you can use whatever seasoning you like. I went ahead and added some kicking chicken to give it a little bit of spice. I put it in a bottom of a baking pan and put it in the oven on 365 degrees, covered for like the first hour, and then I uncovered it until it was completely done to my liking. But halfway through, when you take off the covering, I did end up adding buffalo sauce to one half and then mild buffalo sauce to the other half, just to give it a little bit more flavor and spice, because we like that. So while the chicken was finishing up, I went ahead and started on my sliders. I cut up a green bell pepper. I only used half of each bell pepper color for this recipe. So I used half of a green bell pepper. I put the other half in the refrigerator, but I'm just showing y'all how I chopped it up. Then I used half of a red bell pepper and half of a white onion. In a pan, I added a little bit of olive oil, and then I sprinkled some all-purpose seasoning on it. And then I went ahead and sauteed those bell peppers and onions. Now, this is really working with what you got. Because I wanted to make sliders, I only had hamburger buns. So I cut those buns up into like mini sliders. Yeah, that's what I did. But if you have the sliders, bread or Hawaiian rolls or whatever you have, then obviously use that. But I'm working with what I got. So this was some shaved beef. After my bell peppers and onions were like to my liking and a little sauteed down, I went in and I added in my shaved beef. I used some steak Montreal seasoning, onion powder, and garlic powder. And then I just added that into the same pan with the bell peppers and the onions until it was done and fully cooked. I just cooked this like fully all the way. But if you want to leave it like medium to medium well, you can. And so once I finished cutting up my hamburger bun / Hawaiian rolls, I cut up slices of provolone cheese to add to the bread. And then I added some slices of provolone cheese to this beef mixture as well, kind of like a Philly cheesesteak slider type imitation. And once that cheese melted down and my beef was completely done, I added the Philly cheesesteak meat to the bottom of each bun. And that was it. I kind of just played with it and layered it. So I would add cheese on top, cheese on the bottom. This is all provolone. And then, covered it up and put these in the oven on, these were like 400 for about like 5 minutes until they melted. I added some garlic and herb butter on top, and the wings were done. And that's literally it. Great for football season. Great for a Friday night or Saturday night. Great finger food. If you ever do try these recipes, come back to the video and let me know. But this was so good, and we working with what we got, babies. And they came out just as delicious as if I was using some Hawaiian rolls. But yeah, I love this recipe, and if you do too, let me know in the comments. Talk to y'all later.